welcome back to Your Illuminated Retirement. My name is Nicole Sullivan, and today I am talking with my wonderful business partner, Ron Bernstein. And the theme of today's video is how to make your business less dependent on you.
You know, as a business owner, and I think everyone can appreciate it, is we tend to want to drive the bus and be the one in charge. And delegation, for that matter, just does not come all that easy in the process. And it is until you get older and you're starting to contemplate retirement and looking for a few extra hours during the day to do things that you've been missing out on, where you now are in a position where you need to, lean on your A-team to start picking up the slack.
Absolutely. Prism Planning Partners was founded by both Ron and myself, but Ron actually started developing our book of clients, our little group, many years ago at a former business. And so when we started this business together and we then started growing and developing a team, it got really important for me to say to Ron, and then for my team, the team to then say to both Ron and me, that we really needed to delegate those tasks that were kind of beneath our hourly rate. So it was really up to Ron and myself, and now actually our other associate Dan, to be the strategist and to delegate the administrative tasks off to other folks.
And that's critical. And one of the things that I've learned very quickly, that as you look to see how you add value, me personally, to the business, is to not cheapen or dilute your involvement. And by doing so, you know that if there is less work that is below your hourly rate, that you are delegating those things and you stay very high level and remain the person who is really the vision or the strategist behind what's going on with your company.
Absolutely. And the other reason why delegation is so important is to alleviate possible burnout. I know you had kind of mentioned this a little bit before, Ron. If you are constantly grinding away at your desk, not only will it really shorten the amount of time you are able to be at work, like in terms of number of years, but it's going to start coming out in the quality of work that you're producing, or the clients are going to see it in your behavior. When you are not at work, you really need to be focusing on doing things that re-energize and recharge you.
And this is obviously a very critical point, because as you continue to go on, the fatigue will start to impact your performance, and that becomes very problematic, not only for your business, but also your team members that are around you, who are feeding off of your energy, or in this case, lack of it. So I think it's critical that people do understand that, and business owners do eventually, is that you just can't go like this and sustain it for an extended period of time.
No, that's a great point that you bring up too. If you as the leader are not coming in with your A game, you're going to foster a negative company culture.
That's right.
So it's really important that you focus on yourself.
Of course.
I guess kind of the final point that we wanted to make is, you want to focus on producing quality work and quality services in your business, and not measuring your success solely by the number of hours worked.
Yes, another critical point, and I think a lot of people feel there's nobility in working really long hours, and that is a measuring stick that most of us business owners apply. That is now being debunked. And the fact is that we're more of a results-driven economy right now, and I think our businesses need to operate in the same manner.
And I guess just a final thought there, being a business owner is hard. You're wearing a lot of hats, and you oftentimes do have to work a lot of hours. But once you become established, you also have the freedom of not having a boss. So you need to make full liberal use of that. If it's a beautiful summer day, which we don't get too often here in Chicago, dip out early and do something with your family. You've earned that right, and you need to take full advantage of it, because there are going to be plenty of times when you're not going to be able to do that.
And that is really, where the balance comes in. And a couple just final points I'm going to make on that is really you need to get a hard look at your surrounding team members and make sure they're certainly up to task.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not, then you've got a greater issue that needs to be resolved before you feel comfortable delegating. And then finally, what are you going to do with that extra time? And I'm sure, those are good problems to have. But certainly we would be open to hearing from you and just see how you would be apt to use all this additional discretionary time that you're creating for yourself.
Yeah, and on that note, we actually have a wonderful tool that I would love to give away to anyone who's interested. It is called the Week in Retirement. It is a scheduler that helps you visualize how you might spend some newfound free time that you have. So if you would like a copy of that, or if you have any questions about your situation, feel free reaching out to Ron or myself. I'm going to put all of our contact information below. And finally, if you liked this video, please make sure that you subscribe to the Your Illuminated Retirement channel, and also that you check out our website at prismplanningpartners.com.
Appreciate your time. Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Bye.